Welcome back, everyone. Pedro here with another live stream. It is a pre-London session live stream. As always, guys, I really appreciate having each and every one of you guys join the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe below if you haven't already and hit that little notification bell. We come live every single day, guys, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So super excited to have you guys join us. Guys, I'm going to be taking a look at a couple pairs that I already have kind of lined up. Obviously, we do have... it is currently Thursday, but we have Friday coming on tomorrow. And so, kind of the cool off of the week. That's okay. However, we got some good, trade setups lining up, and I wanted to show you guys either way. So we're going to take a look at kind of what I'm looking at, guys. And so just bear with me here. We should have the charts already lined up. Give me 1 second here. Let's go, guys. Let's get it. All right, guys, let's take a look at kind of what I'm looking at right now. So GJ, I'm expecting some sort of a pull to the upside, kind of like a pullback formation. We did have kind of price kind of cool off for a bit. I kind of looks like a double bottom formation here at this moment. So, excuse me, we'll see what ends up happening. But I'll keep you guys in the loop either way. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna update the video description here. And then we'll get everything all taken care of, guys. No. Give me 1 second here, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, so we're gonna begin here, guys. We should be good. Welcome, guys. Introduce yourself if you guys are new. Let me know where you guys are joining us from. Let's get it. Let's go. Hey, we got a couple people already. Hey, mi amigo Pedro, Matrix Box. Hey, Tom Brooks, howdy. We've got Travis. What's good, Toms? We've got Travis. What's going on, bro? Hey, let's get it. Let's get it, boys. I'm gonna kill it tonight. You know what's crazy is, man, it's been a wild ride, man, with the... I think it was just like, went out last night, hung out with a couple of friends, and then, we just chilled. We ate something, had some Belgian moon. That's it, you know what I mean? And, I don't know, came home, we did the live stream from last night, and then I just like passed out, woke up this morning. It was like, I don't know, I just like, it's like my body was just like completely shot. But we're good. I'm back at it. Okay, guys, so we're just gonna wait for a couple more people that are just gonna join in. I've got the video description all set up. Guys, I've been working on some stuff. I was actually gonna pull out a video today, but I have been working on some pretty cool editing software for the videos and stuff like that. So I didn't want to post it just yet because I'm learning how to use different cuts and shots and stuff like that. So it takes a lot of editing, a lot of work. But anyways, awesome guys. So we're gonna continue while we wait for more people to join in the meantime. So kind of what I'm looking at here, guys, obviously there's no guarantee. This is just something that I'm showing you, like pretty much I got into. This is GJ. I'm expecting GJ to form pretty much potentially some sort of a pull back up to this level of structure. We may see it kind of push down even on the short term, because obviously we are kind of stuck in this ranging here area here. You can see we're let's pull it back here. So we're in a range market area here. You can see it on the 15-minute as well. However, we did kind of see this also double bottom formation here. You can see this area here, right? And this is on the 15-minute. Even if we go on the 30, you can still see it. And if you go on the 1 hour, it's even more clear. So what I'm expecting, does this mean 100% price is going to come back up? No. Right? Remember, trading is about probabilities, guys. And like, for example, this strong wick candle here, I knew that price was going to react to this level structure, right? You know, sometimes we could see price, you know, react to these highs over here, or it could be the bottoms of this level structure. We don't know until price does its thing, right? So obviously when I saw price pierce below these highs, then I knew, okay, price is definitely coming down low, and it literally wicked exactly at this level that we drew out. And then we got a wick rejection back up. When we started getting this wick, I got in on buys here. That's when I kind of let you guys know, I think, or I know anyways, I put it in the group there. And then I got back in on buys. And I literally took it just a little bit before, I would say probably around these wick area here. And then price started kind of pulling back up, and I'm like, okay, price is probably just going to range for quite some time. So that's kind of what I saw. And now at this point, we've seen throughout the whole day it's kind of ranged for a bit, and now we're forming this double bottom. Like I said, does this mean it's going to come back up? No, not necessarily. In fact, it could surprise us. The next candle could melt, right? But I think here's my overall outlook on GJ right now, is that I think what price may be doing is that we may see price come back up to these highs over here. Okay, we get price kind of slowly come back up or break this neckline if it is a double bottom, and then come back up to these highs over here, and then we can see probably like London open, we could see a rejection right away, right? So we could see price fall back down, and then probably in the morning we could see it pierce below, even lower potentially, right? Just kind of my overall bias on GJ, and then this would be a confirmation of this continuation to the downside, right? And it would kind of validate this downwards trend, right? And it would just kind of have everything in confluence, right? So that's kind of what I'm expecting as a potential trade setup for GJ, guys. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at there, guys. So we'll see what ends up happening. Yeah, let me kind of go back here. Let's see what's going on here. What pairs are you guys looking at? Let me know in the chat box, guys, what pairs are you guys also looking at? We've got the ginger tea. Yeah, so that's kind of my overall outlook. Like I said, you know, we're kind of seeing price, you know, bottom out at this level. Not only that, guys, we also do have to consider something here. We did get that wick there, but technically remember that it's not the exact line here. It's a zone area here, and this is kind of a much stronger area here of support. And so as long as we respect this level of support, especially if we look on the left-hand side, guys, we could see that pretty much Price has respected this level of structure multiple times. You can see rejection, rejection, rejection. Price pierced above, came back down, and then it respected it and continued to push higher. Same thing here, right? We've been seeing an overall super bearish move for GJ, you know, and it kind of validated this whole downwards trend. We had this analysis anyways. We had that upwards trend. Price broke this trend line, broke this level of structure, failed to create a new higher high, and it broke the previous lower high and created a new lower low. Then we saw this new lower high and then new lower low, essentially, which is right now here. So I'm expecting at least price to at least pull back up to these highs over here. And then for London session, that's my analysis right there. We can see a nice pushback down potentially, right? And I mean, we could see also price come back up and pierce even above, and then that would kind of invalidate everything, come back up to these highs of the range. So there's so many ways price could end up moving, but we won't be able to know until we end up actually you know, dealing with the current price action, whatever we're dealing with then. GBPUSD, same thing, right? So we broke this level of structure. Look where we're kind of hanging. We're hanging around the area where price is busy. Look how busy price was here on the left hand side, and then if we move it over here, right? So same thing. I mean, however, we could see price fail to hold this level of support, and then we could see a like, you know, a massive continuation to the downside. But I expect, after especially look at this long move, right, to the downside, I would expect some sort of an exhaustion, right? We do have price ranging here for a bit. Holy, give me one sec. Damn, I'm like freaking messing up my trade setups here. Anyways, we do have a yeah, we do have a strong move here. Like, we're talking about over 228 pips, even in a matter of, like, you know, let's say, like, for example, today alone, that was, yeah, today alone essentially over 200 pips, right? So that's huge, guys. You know what I mean? We should expect some sort of an exhaustion. Look at price here, right? Price made the same move, and then what happened? Price exhausted, came back up, right? So that's kind of what I can expect, right? And if you look here and we pull this move from the top of this move down to the bottom of this move, and we grab that same exact type of movement, look, I push it down, look, that's exactly spot on right there, right? We can expect price to start reacting and start probably at least exhausting and coming back up, or ranging for quite some time. I'm expecting a pullback. Again, price could just range for a bit, but I'm expecting at least some sort of a pullback to these highs for a continuation to the downside for later on, right? So we'll see, guys. I'll keep you guys in the loop for that. We're going to take a look at gold as well too, guys. We'll hop in on gold and see what's going on with gold. Oh, Euro USD, yeah, Euro USD has been good too. We'll take a look at Euro USD in a second, guys. Was drinking that ginger tea. You guys know what's good. Yo, we got bands here, bro. Bands, let's go, bro. What's good? Let's go. We got Vantech here. Vantech, let's get it, bro. Yeah, so we got Vantech here. I've been looking at Euro USD. Yes, Euro USD. I called that one out too. It's funny. I think it was you or Stetco. We had like literally the same analysis. It's so funny. Tom Brooks, let's get it. Odd CAD just took a trade long. Nice, bro. Nice. Travis, CAD Swiss, let's go. Tom Brooks, good analysis on GJ. I'm with you. Yes, let's go, Tom. Let's go. You know, okay, we got bands here. Bands, bro. I've been out of the game for a minute. Hey, bro, it's all good, man. It's all good, bro. You know, it happened to all of us at some point. So, it's just part of the game. Like, in the 6 years I've been trading, you know, I had a point where I just felt like quitting. And I had many points where I felt, you know, I had the support of my family. That is no doubt. I've always had my family support me in that, you know, aspect. But there were moments where it was really like tough. Like, I would just like on and off, right? Like on and off, back and forth. And it's just, You know what I mean? So anyways, we've got J trade here, UJ 15-minute. I'm thinking reversal. I'm on sells, maybe 50 to 70 pips down. Oh, let's take a look. So we got a couple pair. Okay, perfect. We'll get to work here, guys. We'll take a look at some stuff. We'll take a look at UJ, Euro USD, Odd CAD, CAD Swiss. Okay. JV trade, welcome to the family, my friend. I'm not sure if you're already part of the family, but welcome. Anyways, guys, we'll leave GJ here. We'll come back, and like I said, you know, this is just I'm already kind of in this trade. I got in a little bit earlier, anyways, but I'm aware that price could come back down. We are in a ranging market right now. The volume is not fully there yet, so it is what it is, but we'll come back and see what's going on. It's a little bit more higher risk. It's a counter trend trade. So let's take a look at USD JPY. USD JPY, we finally got a broke of the highs. I'm going to clear everything here on USD JPY, and we're going to start fresh, clean slate. We're going to go up to the daily, guys. And so for the longest time, I've been looking for USD JPY to come up to these highs, and we finally, guys, if we look at the daily time frame, take a look at this, guys. We finally got this daily candle close bullish. Next candle starting to look like it's starting to pull back. So we need to really see this candle turn bullish. Probably tomorrow or the following week on Sunday or something like that on Monday. I need a strong momentum. I need something. I need price to start pushing above. However, we may see something like this in the breakout. We may see something like, I don't know, I would say probably like a smaller candle, probably like you'll probably see something like this. So you'll see that strong candle like that, and then you'll see like this one here, strong candle push, and then you'll see a wicky candle like that, and that wick is the pullback. So it's pretty much like what we're going through right here. So maybe it'll come down a little bit lower, wick back up, and then that will be that pullback confirmation on the lower time frames for us to start looking for buy setups. Okay, so let's narrow this down here. This is the daily. We're going to narrow it down to the 4-hour. Overall, what have we been doing? We've been trending to the upside long-term wise, right? We've gotten that strong momentum down here. You can see that nice strong momentum push to the upside. And what ended up happening here? So at this point, pretty much price was stuck in this range. And you can see kind of this is kind of the lows of the range area here, okay? And then this was the highs of this ranging area over here, okay? And so, you know, one of the things that I did notice with USD JPY was that basically price was starting, and I explained this in my previous live streams, was starting to create lower highs. So you can see this is a lower high here. This is a lower high. This was news, and then this was a lower high. This is a lower high. This is a lower high. However, we saw a break, and then this would have been an indication that we would see price probably come back down. However, it ended up being a fake out because price pulled back and then it failed to push down lower. And price actually broke above previous high structure here, and now it's retesting it right now. That's what I'm saying. That's the retest right there. That's that kind of bearish candle with the wick on the daily time frame. So what did I see here too? I'll show you here exactly here. So we've got the lower highs, look at that, and then we've got the high level of structure here. The highs, give me 1 second here. Okay, we've got here, right, the highs over here. So if you guys notice closely, obviously let's ignore this because this is news, right? News can change things sometimes, but ignoring this area here, which was that news wick, what do you guys see? I see an ascending wedge pattern formation, and typically an ascending wedge pattern formation will follow through with where price is. So if we're in an upwards trend, and you can see that we have been in an upwards trajectory, we can see that price started to exhaust, started to pull back, but started to coil up, and price started to push up and up and up. And so the bulls, if you notice closely here, guys, the bulls were taking more in control and the bears were losing their momentum. Look at the bears here, right? Bears were strong. They were pushing price back down. And then look here, the bears were slowly losing their power, slowly losing their momentum. Obviously, this was the news here. And then look at this. So the bears, each and every time as price started moving up, the bears were losing their power. And so when we saw this break, right, to me, I saw that break of structure to begin. It broke pretty much this previous low. So to me, this was a new potential lower low. But then price came back up, would have created a new lower high, and then it came back and then it failed to push down lower. So essentially you just invalidated that. So this is another, this area here is pretty much another failed fake out essentially. And so what I'm expecting now, potentially, again, we do have to respect this level of structure here because price has respected this level multiple times. We've got resistance, 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 and all that. So we've already known that, guys. So we got that final break, but however, look at this here, that's a fake out. Look at this here, that's a fake out. But this time it's the higher time frame. This is the 4-hour time frame this time, right? So now it's not a wick. That's how we know it's not. It's got more potential, and I don't feel it's going to be a fake out, right? So now let's narrow it down to the 1 hour and kind of what I'm expecting. I'll be honest with USD JPY. What was it here? We had some people here on USD JPY 50-minute. I'm thinking of reversal. Probably, to be honest, I'm expecting USD JPY for buys. Like, that's what I'm looking at for USD JPY. I'm not really looking for a reversal at this point. We've already gotten the pullback that we need. So anyways, I'm going to show you guys in a bit. I'm just reading the comments here. So we got Nicholas. How are you, bro? Bro, I'm doing well. Doing much better. So I really appreciate it. I did take the ginger tea and also the Echencia. It's the little, we got the little minty stuff. We got Travis here. UJ is still an upwards trend, but it's still sticky. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not looking at any potential buy subs yet. Look how much wicks here. This is not convincing me. It's only the 1 hour, but look at this pullback here. Price is just choppy. I'm not really trusting it yet. I wouldn't look for buys at this point. Nothing like that, because price could probably come back down, create some sort of a wick or something, or probably come back down, create some sort of a double bottom, and then maybe that would be a better confirmation. But even then, I wouldn't be trading USD JPY just yet. I don't see you know what I mean? It's the same thing here, right? We had that here. We were expecting a nice pullback. We did get the pullback, but we were expecting price to hold this level of support. Price failed. Excuse me. So yeah. Overall outlook is, I'm looking for potential buys, but not yet, because this to me is really, really choppy. Look at that. Look at those wicks. This to me is just, you know what I mean? It's nothing attractive, to be honest. But we have breaking above, which is good. But again, it could be another fake out similar to what we saw here, right? So we'll keep an eye out on UJ, and we'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, overall trajectory, and we're kind of looking at an upwards trend here for UJ. And we'll see what ends up happening, guys. Okay, so let's continue on, guys. Welcome. Couple new members just joining in, guys. If you guys understood that explanation, smash that like button for me, guys. Let's go. We got a couple new people also just joining in. Let's get it. Let's take a look at XAUUSD. Let's go, team. Let's go. You know what? Let me put my music here, man. Hey, do you guys remember this? See, look at this wedge pattern formation here. Do you guys remember I said we wanted to see a break? We're gonna get a retest. We're looking for potential sells here, but let me just kind of look at the bigger picture here. So yeah, so I mean, we need to respect this level of structure here because we were ranging for quite some time, right? So if we look at XAUUSD here, we were stuck in this range for quite some time, guys, okay? But we finally broke below it. However, this could be another fake out similar to these ones here. We've got two fake outs here on the left-hand side, and this area is really crucial. So I'm not looking for sells and I'm not looking for buys. What I want to do is wait, because this is a 4-hour time frame. Will kind of give us a bigger picture of the overall direction. So I want to see XAUUSD come back up. I can expect it to come back to at least this level of structure, and then potentially see if price rejects this level of structure, then we can see a nice clean continuation. If we get a rejections at these highs over here, a nice clean continuation to the downside. Okay, And we could probably target the lows of this area here, this wedge pattern formation, kind of like this, something like that. Yeah, that could be a possibility, and then that will help us. Then we can get in on, you know, the smaller time frames. We can get in on a nice trade opportunity, whatever the case is. But again, I want to see it pull back up to these highs, and I want to see heavy rejection. And if we see rejection in bearish candle formations, then we can start looking for sells for odd USD. I believe we had Tom. Tom, you were on longs. I'm not sure. We've got Stephen Ho. Stephen Ho, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Do you trade NFP? No, I don't. No, I don't, bro. I have in the past, but I don't currently. Okay, guys. Okay. Welcome. Couple new members just joining in. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go, team. Let's go. You guys are quiet tonight. What's going on? What's going on? Usually we've got a loud crowd. What's happening? Anyways, yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking at, guys. If you understood that explanation, smash that like button for me, guys. Odd USD. Let's freaking go, guys. Let's go. Let's get it, guys. Okay, so odd CAD. I want to take a look at odd CAD for Tom here, because we already kind of look at odd USD, and I would assume it would be very similar here anyways. Yeah, so you got on longs. So the 4 hour here, I mean, to be honest with you, like, this is really choppy to me. Even on the daily, like, it's just way too much choppiness. Like, we know that we've been kind of trending to the downside. Here, I'm going to do this for you guys just so you guys can kind of see. And by the way, this chart doesn't look the prettiest. But I'm going to take a look at it either way, guys, for you guys, just so you guys could see it, right? Like, I'm not saying that, hey, because I'm saying it this way, that's how it is. You guys know me, right? I want to teach you guys how to look at the markets too, right? So we're looking at the daily, guys. Okay, on the daily we can see that this is a level structure here. We can see this is another level structure here. Oh shoot, hold on. Another level structure here. Okay, and then we can see, let's say, structure high over here. Okay, boom, that's it. We don't need to put 1,000 different structure areas, whatever, key levels, nothing like that. Okay, so what are we looking at here, guys? So on the daily, one of the things I'm really noticing with odd CAD right now is that we are in a downwards trend. Regardless if it's not the prettiest, I get it, because we've got price moving down here, but overall we are in a downwards trend. Okay, we can see pauses in the market, whatever the case is. We are still in a downwards trend, and you can see that price has respected this trend line multiple times. Not only that, we are stuck in this kind of ranging area here, which is fine. This is the highs of the range. Okay, this is the lows of the range. So let's narrow it down to the 4 hour. Now that we know we're kind of in a downwards trend, okay, we want to see where we are currently. So even on the 4 hour in a downwards trend, we can kind of mark up our levels again and be like, well, you know, this is an area where price has respected. This is an area high as well too. And then I would say probably this is also an area where price has respected. So pretty much we've got this all marked off now, and now we're going to narrow it down to the 1 hour and look at exactly where price is rejecting. Price is currently rejecting this level. Well, because if you look on the left hand side, we've got what? We've got multiple areas of rejection here, rejection, resistance, sorry, support, resistance, support, etc. So we know it's a major level of structure here. Okay, so at this point for odd CAD, if anything, I'm looking for price to sell. Okay, that's kind of my overall bias for odd CAD at this point. Even on the 15-minute, we might be able to get on a better entry, but again, this is not the type of trade I'd want to take, but this is what I'm looking at. for my overall bias on CAD. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go. If you guys understood the explanation, let me know in the chat box below. Smash that like button. Let's get it, guys. Do you guys understand that for CAD? That explanation on CAD. Let's get it. Tom, don't worry, don't feel bad, brother. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to support you, okay? Keep your head up. I hope that you understood that explanation. I literally did that explanation for you and for the rest of the team, but I wanted you to understand kind of where you went wrong there. It's okay. Like I can be wrong. Like I've been wrong before 100%. And it's totally part of the trading. I'm letting you guys know there's no 100% win rate. You know what I mean? We can be 70, 80% win rates, but no one can ever really be 100%. Only God, you know what I mean? But yeah, so like don't feel bad, it's all good. You were probably looking at longs. The only reason why you were probably looking at longs is because this is the problem, is that a lot of times people see it like this, maybe sometimes. So if I narrow it down to the 15-minute, you probably saw something like this. Let me draw something like this. Do you see this here? You saw a trend line, you're like, oh, it broke the trend line, now I'm looking for buys, right? Or something like that. You probably saw, and then you also maybe saw this. You probably saw something like this, right? Okay, price broke above, or price is starting to break above. I got bullish candle, I'm getting on longs because this is the pullback area. Maybe that could have been possible, right? But do you guys understand what I'm saying as to why I wouldn't have put that trend line there or anything like that? My overall bias, you know what I mean, for odd CAD was sells. Well, because on the higher time frame, what did I draw already? I already had all my levels marked off. In the bigger picture, on the daily, look at this, right? It's all clean, marked off. We already know, but not overly complicated. I don't even have my indicators on here, guys. Then we can add in my indicators if you want and understand, okay, we are still in a downwards trend, 4-hour time frame, still in a downwards trend. And even if we look down further, if you need that extra confirmation, check this out. This is obviously if you need that extra confirmation, but if you look here on the what is it called? Oh my gosh, I'm like losing my mind here. On the 30-minute, look at this, guys. Instant rejection, 15 moving average, instantly rejected, right? And then look, when the 15 moving average is above, look, we had the crossover here as well, okay? And we had price pierce above this level, and it had retest the 50 moving average. So that's even more bearish sentiment overall. So that's fine, but that's what I'm trying to tell you guys when and how you want to look at the markets, right? So it's all good, guys. It's all good, Tom. It's all good. It's all about leveling up, moving up, and just doing the best that you can. And tomorrow's a new day, and you can always get on different trades all the time. There's always trade opportunities in the market, guys. Remember that. There's multiple trade opportunities. There's always opportunities in the market to get in, guys. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed that explanation. If you did, smash that like button. Also, comment below, guys. Don't be shy. Introduce yourself. Let me know where you guys are joining. I've got a special guest and shout out. I've got my sister-in-law, Vivi. She is always one of my biggest supporters here. Every single day she's joining me. So she is here and I love her very much. And I really appreciate all the support she's giving me in my entire journey here. So let's go, guys. And let's continue on here. We've got Travis. Let's take a look at GJ. What's happening with GJ? Uh-oh, don't tell me. Okay, GJ is going exactly as predicted, guys. Let's go. Actually, I should check. And I did lower lot size because I was a little bit worried. Okay, yeah, no, it's looking good, guys. Yeah, let's go. So I did a 0.50. I didn't do a full lot on this one, but you guys could see here. I don't know if the camera's here. Hold on, let me pull my OBS and see if you guys are seeing. Yeah, I did a 0.50, small lot size. Okay. Yeah, so you know, it is what it is. Still something. It's not like huge profits, but you know what I mean? This is a great example as to, you know, the analysis, right? How my analysis is, you know, how we can look at the markets, what we can expect of the markets, and where we can expect the markets are going to head, right? Understanding the overall direction is crucial, guys, for your success. I'm telling you guys, it's crucial. Guys, let me know. Let's go. Let me know if you understood that explanation there on GJ as well too, guys, because that's straight fire. We are literally in heavy profits now at this point. If it goes up there, then we're talking, what are we looking at? I shouldn't even check the pips. Looking at, I called this in my inner circle group, like the VIP group I have. I called it 82 pips. So if I would have done a full lot, that would have been 820 bucks. It's all good. I did half the lot, even if it goes to, like, let's say probably like here where the 50 move. By the time this price comes up here, unless we get a nice volume or whatever, let's say price comes around this level here, around there maybe, then we could look at like maybe, I don't know, excuse me, probably 60 pips. But mind you, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Remember what I told you guys, we are still in this range, right? So I'm not too stoked yet, and that's fine if price pulls back, because we have to understand we are still in the range regardless. Yes, it does look like a nice double bottom formation, but this is an area where I do need to analyze and see, okay, you know what, if this candle starts kind of pulling back in, then we're back into square one, we're back at the same range, right? If I see price kind of pulling back, then I'll just probably take some profits, close it off, because we're still stuck in a range, and we're what, it's 10 o'clock right now, so I would probably just take some profits on that. That's it, call it a night, because this is the neckline of the double bottom, right? So we need to see, but I feel like it still has a little bit more juice. Like I said, we're at a major level of support here. So let's move on, guys. Let's take a look at gold. Gold also, we had an amazing turnout on gold. It went exactly as predicted this morning. So we had an amazing turnout on the gold trade was amazing. It actually went exactly to this level of structure. I did, however, tell you guys to trade with caution and probably take your profits a little bit earlier. But yeah, so that's a great example. It went actually about 79 pips, just exactly at 79 pips. So right now, what am I expecting for gold? To be honest with you, like, we're kind of coming back down to this level of structure where price has respected it multiple times. So even if we come up to the higher time frames, let's kind of see where we're at, guys. So we are ranging. Regardless, we are ranging. However, I will tell you this. If we sell on gold, let's say if gold does break this level of structure here, and we see gold sells and finally come back probably to these lows over here, then I'm definitely getting on the pullback, and we are looking for nice clean sells to the bottoms over here, this bottom level here, because this is also starting to look like a double top formation on the higher time frame, because we are on the 4 hour. Excuse me. However, I want to see price break this neckline first, before we start looking for sells, or once we see price really coming close to it, we can get in on sales and then get in on this on price coming down probably to this level of structure down here. I could see price kind of come here, because what we could see here, previous support, that would be a kind of like a major level there, and I could see price do something like this for gold. Break, retest, continuation, and that retest could probably come back down all the way here to that level there. Something like that is what I'm expecting for gold potentially. However, if we get a rejection of this level here, so I'm gonna probably put it down to the 1 hour. If we get a rejection level of this level structure here, okay, then I'm looking for buys cautiously to the highs of this range. So then that would just kind of get us back into the same square one, back to the range, right? So that is a possibility, but we won't know until we get a break, or like I said, a hold of the support, rejection of this level of structure. Then we can start looking for buys. But if we get a break below this level of structure, we're looking for sell setups, and we just got to wait for either we get in on a nice aggressive entry once we see kind of like a nice candle close just probably around this level here, and then we can just ride it out, and then ride it out coming back up on the pullback as well too. So there's many ways you can go about it, guys. Are you guys understanding this with gold? I know it sounds a little bit confusing if you're new or whatever the case is, but are you guys understanding this explanation? Let me know in the chat box below, guys, if you guys understood that explanation on gold. Yeah. Also, guys, smash that like button if you understood this explanation. Let's get it. All right, so we are getting that potential rejection of GJ. Might close, not sure, because on the higher time frame it looks like it's just slightly pulling back, but it's looking like a nice double bottom, and I got a nice entry down below. We'll see. Maybe I'll just hold it. I've got nothing to lose, right? Might as well just hold it. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm looking at now, guys. For gold. Okay, we got a comment here. 1 second. My page is just reloading, guys. Give me 1 second, okay? We've got another comment here from one of our members. Just waiting. Sorry, I'm just waiting for it to load here. For some reason, I refreshed it and whatever. Okay, so we've got Bert. Sorry, I can't even see it. Maybe it's my contacts. I can't even see well. Bertad TV, can you do an analysis on gold as well, please? Absolutely, Bertad. Not sure if you've been here before, but welcome to the family. Make sure you subscribe and don't forget the little notification so you get notified when we're live. But I appreciate you. Thank you for joining in. Let's take a, yeah, so let's, like I literally just explained it now, but I don't mind explaining or going over anything. Pretty much looking at double top, we've been ranging in this area here. By the way, this is the 1 hour time frame. We've been ranging here on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, when we're in a ranging market, I teach this every single time, guys. What do we look for? We look for what? A breakout to the upside or a breakout to the downside. That's it. And then typically, obviously with experience and with time and with caution, we trade within the range. We can either trade the highs of the range or we can trade the lows of the range. Okay, we don't ever want to be, you know what I mean, guessing the overall direction or anything like that. We just go straight to the point. If we're at this bottom of this range here and we are rejecting this level, you can see that price is failing to break below. What are we going to expect price to do? Well, we're going to expect price to come back up and potentially come back to the highs of the range. In the meantime, during, like, you know, price coming back up, right, we will have to look at previous history and kind of see where price or major key levels we can expect price for gold to pull back or gold to take a break or exhaust, consolidate, etc. Right? So let's say, for example, gold rejects this level here and we start looking for buys. Well, I'd kind of look at this level over here because that's a level where price has respected in the past and it has reacted. So this is an area where I could say, okay, gold could come back up. However, when it comes up to this area here, I'm going to, you know, analyze the markets, kind of cool off a bit, probably take some profits, you know what I mean? So when you start looking at the markets that way, I'm going to take my indicators off because this is, I usually don't trade with indicators. For those of you that don't know, I just like to focus on basic market structure, guys. But yeah, so anyways, when you just focus on that, you'll be able to kind of understand market structure and what we can look for, you know what I mean? I'm going to clear the charts just because I feel like you guys will be able to understand it much better here. At this point, just looking at price as it sits, guys, to me, gold is just looking like I need to see probably some sort of a pullback. However, you know, we are just kind of ranging at this point, right? This is kind of a level of structure here for sure. That's a major level of structure here. And then this is also a level of structure over here. Okay. I'd probably even put it down over here, to be honest, right there. Okay. And then this down here is a level of structure where I'm looking at. Okay. And then this is the 4 hour time frame, by the way. So this helps me understand, and I mean, I could draw more lines like probably down here and all that, but anyways, that's irrelevant right now at this point because that doesn't matter to us, right? As traders, we want to focus on where price is. We don't care what's happening down up here back in 1992, you know what I mean? That's kind of a little bit irrelevant because at the end of the day, even if price is going to respect, let's say, this level of structure in the past, it'll go all the way back and respect previous levels of structures in the past, and you can see that price has respected it. And if you continue on, you'll notice that price has respected that area, look, multiple times even in the past. So you don't have to worry about, oh, because I remember when I first started, my biggest rookie mistake was I literally, it looked like a freaking, I don't even know, like a map. Like it was just like a bunch of lines everywhere, and I was just like, oh my god. Like, I think if you watched one of my first videos on YouTube that I did, no, I don't know if I posted it or not. Oh, it's on my other channel. I have another channel that I created, but that channel literally, you could probably find it if you go on YouTube. It's probably still there. Um, I think I have like I'm under. I don't even know. I don't know. I can't remember the name. I just had it under my name, Pedro. I'll probably show up if you put it there, but I literally in the video I'm like, all right guys, so we want to start looking at the monthly, and then I'm like, literally there's like boom 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 boom. It was just too funny, too funny. And you know, that just shows that we all have a start or a beginning, and it's okay to you know, you all have a way of learning, and it's okay to start off somewhere. We all have to start somewhere, and you know, it took me such a long time, guys, to finally start understanding how the market moves, and what, you know what I mean. No one knows the exact direction, but knowing how to trade, knowing how to look at the markets and analyze the markets, it becomes a second language, like I've said this in the past, or it becomes like an art. You know what I mean? So anyways, let's continue on here with gold, guys. You know, I hope you are understanding this explanation, guys, on the higher time frames, how to clear the charts, not focus on the past. We want to focus on the present. We want to focus on current price action, because that's what's going to tell us what price is trying to do, right? So basically we can see that price was ranging. Now that we've drawn up our levels here on the 4-hour time frame, price was ranging at this level structure, right? So I called a gold buys. Well, we were gold sells this morning. We caught a nice trade on gold sells this morning, but I called the gold buys here at this level here. You can see that movement there. That was a gold buy setup I had, excuse me, on the previous live stream like 2 days ago. So I expected gold to buy. The only reason why I said that was, well, because what I noticed was price broke above. We had strong momentum push, and I was like, okay, two things. One or two things. Price already did a strong push to the upside, okay? And we're talking like not just like a, you know, a couple of pips here. We're talking about a strong push. We're talking about 500 pip move, okay? So we had a strong 500 pip move to the upside, and I was like, okay, price needs to exhaust, okay? So I let price do its thing. Then I think it was in the morning when we took this, woke up, saw price at this level of structure. I was like, guys, listen, I'm expecting price, if price respects this level of structure, we're seeing rejection, we're seeing a bullish candle form here on the 4-hour. I'm looking for buys, and that's what I saw, because we had that nice strong momentum. We had that nice pull back to this level of structure. And if we look in the past, look at how price respected this level of structure. Obviously we had two little fake outs here, but look, almost right away price came back up, right? So we got support, a little bit of resistance, and then price came back up here, and we could expect price to hold that level of support. Is it going to hold it 100%? No, but it goes back down. What are the probabilities, right? Trading's all about probabilities and understanding what the market could, you know, be giving us, guys. So I don't know if you guys are with me here. You guys are understanding that explanation. Let me know in the chat box below, guys, if you're understanding the explanation on gold. If you are, guys, smash that like button, guys. You guys are quiet tonight. I don't know what's going on. Yes, there we go. Let's get that chat box going. Let's go. Okay, we've got, I've been trying to learn since last December. Okay, yeah, Travis. Hey, you know what, Travis? Keep at it, bro. You will see results. Trust me. Keep at it, bro. You got it. I know you're consistent, so that's good. You need to be consistent. You need to have that consistency, and then you'll be able to start seeing results. Okay, we've got Travis was a little fake out. Okay. Evo, do you feel anxious while trading? Yeah, of course, absolutely. Heck yeah, man. Of course, guys. I am human. I am not a freaking alien. I'm not Elon Musk. You know what I mean? I like the guy. I actually like the guy, despite maybe, you know, some people don't like him. But what can I tell you? Of course, there's emotions, and that's the biggest thing as a trader, is literally saying, Rick, like, it. Once you have that mind shift, and you're like, okay, so this trade I just missed. Okay, I'll give you guys an example. In today's live stream, we called out 3 different trades. 3 guys. And all 3 went in our favor, and I only took 1. All three of them went in our favor, similar to what I showed you guys right here in every single live stream, my guys. There's no like, hey, like, you know, I'm expecting. No. You guys see how it is, and you guys know that. You guys know that. You've been following me for some time. You guys know that I'm not. Hey guys, you know, price could go up, could go down. Like, it is could go up, could go down. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? Like, obviously, price could do anything at any given time. But I will tell you, like, hey guys, like, listen, this is my overall bias. This is what I'm expecting. Price could go up or could go down. However, I do expect price to pull back up. Like, you know, look, GJ is already kind of going in our favor there, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep holding this trade, guys. I am in profit, so I'm gonna keep holding and let it do its thing. But when we got in at the beginning of the live stream, you know, right now, pre-London sesh, look, we're already up a couple pips. Let's see how much we're up. Already up 24 pips, you know what I mean? So there you go, nice quick trade, you know what I mean? In and out, we can make it risk free now. Put your stop loss to entry, done, call it a night. It's hard, of course it's hard, but that doesn't go away, I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? It gets worse, because the more better you get, the more the more lot sizes you do, the more your heart starts racing. You know what I mean? You're messing with more money. But no, it ends in let's put it this, in all seriousness, in all, like, looking at the bigger picture, it all ends up being the same thing, right? Because the more you make, then the more you can lose, and then it doesn't affect you, right? So it's the same thing. The psychology is the same, guys. It does not change. But you have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined in trading, guys. You have to ride it out. You have to be consistent, and you have to put in the work. Every single, guys, I have notes here. Okay, I have notes here in my notepad when I first started trading. Constant notes here. Look, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if I can share this here, guys. Are you guys able to see it? I've got notes. This camera's brutal. Look at these wedge pattern formations, guys. Look, constant notes. Look, this is my writing, guys. This is my writing. Okay, day and night, every freaking day, consistently taking notes, understanding what I'm looking at. Okay, we're going on to next page. Next page. What am I trying to get at, guys? Is that it's taken me a freaking long time and a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work to get to where I am today, right? And I'm still not even close to where I'd like to be, by the way. Not even close. Not even freaking close. In fact, that was probably why it took me such a long time to even get into YouTube, because people kept telling me, my friends kept telling me, hey man, like, you should do like YouTube, bro. Like, and I always wanted to do YouTube, but I was like, yeah, that's cool. Like, I like the idea, you know what I mean? But I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's a step process, but you don't realize how much more ahead you can be. But I'm not even close to where I would like to be. You know what I mean? It's insane. It's insane. But anyways, guys, my best advice, my best absolute advice, I want you guys to know something, is I appreciate you all very much. And I'm going to read the comments here in 1 second, because it is adding up, guys, is to be consistent. And that's how I lost weight too, guys. I've showed you guys my pictures of when I was overweight, right? When I weighed 265 pounds. Guys, the one thing I noticed is when I was consistent, that's literally it. You can tell me, oh, yo, I'm going to come with this, yo, this is the next level 30-day program. It's going to help you lose. Okay, cool. Yes, that could help, because maybe some people need to take that stepping stone to psychologically finally make that decision that, okay, I need to be consistent. But there's no magic pill. There's no magic this that will help you lose weight. There's no magic pill that's going to help you get in trading, better at trading. There's no magic pill. There's no magic formula. Literally, it's a psychological thing. And this is what I teach you guys. That's why I give you guys as much value as I can. I say, guys, listen. And that's what I'm saying. For example, even with my inner circle VIP group that I've created, I didn't even have it before I even started. But everyone was like, yo, do you have something? Like, do you even have a course? I don't have a course. I don't have anything. But I have what I have here because I ended up deciding creating it because I was like, you know what? There's people that need help. There's people that need accountability. There's people that need to see, yo, Pedro's here every freaking day, consistently showing us how the markets move, how we can catch these opportunities, and how to be consistent and how to be disciplined and wait, right? And so when you have that accountability, that's where, and it's like what I told you guys, I for example, even like the VIP, I didn't create that for me. Like, that doesn't benefit me in any way. In fact, on the contrary, it requires a lot of time. Like, for example, even the YouTube that I do this here, guys, I don't mind doing this at all. I do this to, you know, support you guys and give back to the community, build a community. We've already built such an amazing community, which is, it's small, but we built such an amazing community of traders that, man, I've seen Stedco, I've seen Travis, I've seen all these guys, Ventec, you know what I mean? Oh man, like, the list goes on. I can't think of the names right now, but there's so many people that I see here every day. You know, Nicholas, we've got, you know, Tom Brooks, we've got so many people. We've got my sister-in-law, you know, Viviana, Vivi, Kunis, you know, like, we've got so many people that are here every day consistently that are eager and willing to learn and put in the work, guys. You know, and when you're willing to put in the work, that's when you see the results. That's how I lost the weight. That's how I was learning. I was able to learn the trades that I've been able to learn now. You know what I mean? And so that's really the key, guys, to be able to be successful in whatever you do, not just in trading, but in everything, guys. Okay. So I hope that's a little bit of motivation, guys, in terms of, you know, kind of how to look at things and, you know what I mean? And how to take your approach in the markets, guys. And, you know, don't get discouraged, you know? Okay. Namesay, XAUUSD, please. Let's go. Let's go. We got so hard to get rid of it. I know it's hard to get rid of it, man. We got AW space. How do you expect to take profit in each order? So don't worry. I haven't created, for example, GJ, that's just a counter trend trade. I'm just like literally playing. I'm not even putting TP1s, TP2s. I'm just leaving it as is. I'm just going with the flow. I'm pretty much letting it run right now. It's a risk-free trade at this point. Okay, well, let's continue on here. But welcome, by the way. We've got, okay, thanks. Even a demo account was so nerdy. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. It's the psychological aspect of it, right? But it's all good. It's all good. Steve Ho. Oh, damn. Hey, yo, Travis, consistency is key. Absolutely, bro. Consistency is definitely key. We've got Angie. You're doing amazing. Great, big. Keep it up. As long as you consistency gets your results, and I've been a witness of that. Thank you, baby. I love you very much. You know that. That's my wife right there. Okay, we've got Auto Bliss. Damn, bro, I really admire you for real. Hey, bro, I really appreciate it. You know, much love, much love. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm just a normal guy, just like you guys. So I just want you guys to know that it is possible. You just have to be consistent, and that's how you're gonna see results. That's all it is. Okay, so we've got a couple more people joining in, new members. Welcome. We've got Howie the Linguist. Hey, that's a pretty cool name. Howie here, stumbled across your channel last night, back again for the day 2. Appreciate you. Hey, brother, appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for joining, and I hope you're already part of the family. We're here live every day in the mornings at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to see you guys anyways tomorrow at 7 a.m. Even if it's Friday. Fridays, I don't really typically trade, but if there's a trade opportunity, I will get in. So let's go. AW Space, glad to see your video, man. Hey, man, I really appreciate it, man. Appreciate all the love and support, guys. So let's continue on, guys. So yeah, GJ, like I said, right now at this point, I've already moved my, I already moved my stop loss to entry, so it's risk-free. So even if GJ comes back down into the range, that's okay. I'm gonna ride it out though, because I still feel like GJ has a little bit more juice to the upside. And then if it doesn't, that's cool. I'm not losing any money at this point. So okay, so let's continue on. This is pretty cool. We caught nice 24 pips. USD JPY, so we're getting that pullback. Remember I told you guys we were ranging, we're getting that pullback down. See, some people would have thought, okay, we're looking at buys. Yeah, but this is what I'm telling you guys about. You know, you got to be very, very careful, because, you know, price could do anything at any given time, right? And so we need to wait for that confirmation, right? It's not just, oh, I'm gonna hop in on buys now because we got that strong momentum, like Pedro said, and then we got that pullback, right? Yes and no, because this is a major level that it's struggled to break above. So to be honest, it could be a fake out too, right? So that's why I'm not looking at any trade opportunities for USD JPY. Okay, let's continue on here. Let's take a look at oil. Guys, let's take a look here. Let me zoom in. Look at my arrow, guys. Look at my arrow. I'm not gonna delete anything, just look at my arrow. I'm just gonna delete this thing which tells me how many pips I get. Delete. That's it. Look at the arrow, guys. Look at this arrow here. Do you see that? That's what I was expecting price to do. Look at my line, guys. Look at my resistance line. I didn't make this up. I didn't just create, you guys saw this. I didn't even create this on the live stream. I didn't just put it on randomly. Look at the trend line, or not the trend line. Oh my God. I'm like blanking out right now, guys. I'm so tired. Anyways, look at the resistance line. Oh my God. Let's go. UJ keeps falling. Let's go. It's melting. Anyways, you guys get the point. You guys know what I'm looking at. Okay, so yeah, so that's kind of what we're looking at there. So for oil at this point, it went exactly as predicted. We expected oil. We had a nice clean break, retest, price respected it beautifully, guys. And this would be a nice perfect entry. I would have got in here on buys. You can see my my bias here. I already put buy setups above this level structure. Look at that beautiful trade. Would have got in here, guys. Would have targeted the highs over here. That's over 174 pips, and then we would have put our stops just below. Keep it nice and tight at 30 pips. Okay, sorry guys. Exactly as predicted there. So that's really, really cool. Again, what I could expect now for oil would probably be maybe price create some sort of a double top. Not too sure, right? We just got to wait and see what price does. Probably price might come back up here, create some sort of a double top, and then we can see probably price come back down to the bottom of the range. We are kind of in a higher, this is a higher resistance area here. So you know, maybe price could continue actually here and continue the trend and maybe come back up to this level. If it pierces above it, then we wait for the retest and we'll look for a continuation of buys, right? So I'll keep you guys in the loop as well too, guys. Well, you guys know that I'm always keeping you guys in the loop as to what to expect and what we can look at. So let's continue on here, guys. If you understood that explanation, guys, on oil, smash that like button for me, guys. I really do appreciate it, guys. It does support the channel. So let's go. Also, don't be shy, guys. Let me know. You know, I always do this in our live streams. Let me know where you're from. Don't be shy. Introduce yourself and let me know which country you guys are joining us from. I know we have people from all over the world, which is really awesome to hear. I've had people from Australia, people from Africa. I've had people from India. I've had people from UK, United States, you know, all over the place. So let me know in the chat box below where you guys are joining us from, guys. Don't be shy. I do read all the comments. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm literally just gonna go to the washroom quick. I'll be right back. Hey, JY Trade. That's sick, bro. Yeah, UJ is falling. New York City, bro. We're neighbors. Let's go. I'll be right back. Yo, I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna get water now. Like 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's go. Let's go. I am back. Got some water. Got a little bit more ginger tea. Okay, guys. So we're gonna continue on here. All right, we've got Alex Avalos, South Florida. Let's go. Let's go. We've got Travis. UJ will rise soon, I think. Yeah, UJ. Overall bias. I'm looking for, like, as long as price is able to hold that level of support, then I'm looking for USD JPY for a continuation to the upside. So as long as price respects this level, again, if price respects this level of structure, then we're looking for buy setups, and I could probably see it come down to these lows here. So this is a major level that price needs to respect for USD JPY buys. Otherwise, we're looking for sells. If it breaks below, then we're looking for sells. Plus, this is kind of like an upwards trend here. So if we get a break of that trend line, and we break, let's say, yeah, we fail to create a new higher high, then it's done. It's game over. We're back in this range, which would be crazy. We'll see. I'll keep you guys in the loop either way, guys. You guys know that. So let's continue on here, guys. We've got Stephen Ho. We got appreciate that. Just took profits on UJA. Let's go. Javi trade. Hey, cool, awesome, bro. I closed 1-3 positions at 15 pip rest. I break even, still holding like 20-30 more pips. Okay, nice, bro, nice. Yeah, guys, just manage your risk. All right. Let me continue on here on the comments. Enjoying your vibe from South Africa. Let's go, bro. Let's get it, bro. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the love, guys. If you guys enjoyed the explanation, the overall analysis on the pairs that we've been looking at, guys, smash that like button for me, guys. I really appreciate it. That's an amazing way to support me in the channel, and in turn, obviously, you guys know I'm here for you guys, and that's gonna help me with the algorithm and help me get my videos reach out to more people like yourself, and be able to grow our community and go from there, guys. So I really appreciate you all very much. Yeah, Travis, if you got in too, start taking your profits. Sorry, I don't know if you guys got in or not, but I already took my profits on GJ. However, it is still going in our favor. So I took my profits just because, like, I'm gonna be leaving soon, guys. It's 11 and I gotta sleep. But I could probably let my runners run or something like that, but I took my profits because I feel like it might come back down to the range. Possibly, that could be a possibility, but we'll see. It's looking pretty good so far though. But I already took my profits on GJ as a counter trend, so I think we caught over 20, we caught over 30 pips, 31 pips, guys, on the live stream for GJ. Risk free, we put our risk free once price was above here at this level structure, and yeah, that was an amazing trade we took live. Typically I like to trade trades that are a little bit longer, but this was just like a nice quick, like I told you guys, counter trend trade. You know what I mean? Something, just get in, make some quick money, and that's it. So yeah, that ended up going in our favor. Okay, let me just read through the comments here, guys. Enjoying your vibe from South Africa. Antawi, welcome, brother, welcome. Welcome to the family. Appreciate you, man. Let's go, Travis. Okay, I don't trust GG again. I'll take some profit. Okay, perfect. Howie, South Texas. Hey, bro, South Texas. Hey, I got some friends in Texas. They actually moved out. They used to live here in Canada, actually, and they moved to Texas a couple years way before, pretty much whatever happens right now with Canada and everything. So they actually left way before all of this type of stuff. So GJ going back up. Oh, back at it. Okay, I'll take BP. Yeah, I would take TP just in case, or I would do is just like manage your risk and like let a little bit run. So just leave a little bit, and then just in case, you know what I mean, it'll continue to go. But I already took my TP just because I feel like it will get back into that range. Okay, guys, this I don't know why it refreshes and then I have to just wait for the comments to load up. Welcome, guys. Smash that like button for me. Okay, namesay. We've got you, Euro JPY. Canada's cold. Yeah, bro. Canada is cold, man. I won't lie to you. We're still good. Like, it's not cold yet. But I mean, wait. Travis, who was it? Travis, or who was the one? No, that's Javi Trade. I was gonna say Travis, bro. If you're from New York and you're telling me Canada's cold, bro, we're about the same, if anything. We're about the same. So New York and like we're borderline, we're neighbors. But yeah, so that's too funny. We're gonna take, so we got namesake here, Euro JPY. Let's take a look at Euro JPY here. All right, brother, we'll take a look here for you. Welcome to the family, by the way. I haven't heard from you before, so welcome. Excited to have you. Okay, we're gonna add this in, and I gotta clear my charts too because it's starting to pile up. See, I do all these different pair analysis for you guys, and the list starts growing. Okay, so let's take a look at the daily, guys. Let's kind of understand where we are in the markets, right? Like, I want you guys to understand something. Obviously, like, for example, when I do these top-down analysis, that doesn't mean you have to do it technically all the time. You know what I mean? You just do it, you know, probably like once every 2-3 days. It's totally up to you how you want to go about it. Once every 2-3 days, and then you kind of redo it, make sure everything's good, make sure price didn't break a major level, whatever, right? Just to kind of understand your overall direction. I kind of look at it, refresh it, you know, maybe once a day, you know, or once every other day. I'll kind of mark up my levels on the daily, weekly, kind of just understand where we're looking at with price, right? So right now, here's what I'm seeing. For example, Euro JPY, we are slightly on an upwards trend on the daily, and so what I could see kind of price doing here is we're kind of going in this upwards trend. Some people like to kind of trade, I guess you could say, like channels and stuff like that. If you want to look at it that way, you can. There's many ways you can look at the market, but we're in an upwards trend at the current time being. Right now, within this upwards trend, we're kind of stuck in this range area here. So this is the high of the range, that's the low of the range right over here. Okay, you can see price has respected that level structure multiple times. So now I hope this looks a little bit more clear for you already, just from me doing this. Does this look much more clear for you? Let me know the chat box. You guys seeing what I'm seeing here? We're in an upwards trend, and look at this, we're in a ranging market area here. So we reach the highs of this range. So if we come up to the 4-hour, right, and Euro JPY, what I'm looking for is sells potentially. We have what? The high of the range. We came to the high of the range, we rejected it. We know this is a major level structure. We got rejection already, right? We also created our new lower high. We failed to create a new higher high above this major level structure. Okay, so we failed to create a new higher high at this level, major level structure. We know we're at the top of the range, and what we created a new lower low, new lower high. And what are we creating here? A new lower low. We can expect a new lower high and possibly come back down and break below these levels here, or it could come back up and retest. So we also have to just kind of be mindful of that. But right now I'm looking for price to probably pull back up to this level here. Then we can start looking for a nice clean pullback, and then we can start looking for sells. If price is able to reject this level structure, we get in on sells, and you can get on a nice sell opportunity here for Euro JPY. We can set our stops here. Let's say we do like a nice clean, you could do like a 35 pip stop, okay, and then you can kind of target, I would say, let's see. Yeah, I guess you could say like probably target this level here, this lows over here, right around there, right? So something like this. Look at that, you're not overdoing it. This is the 4-hour time frame, by the way, so if you go down to like the 1 hour, this will look much more cleaner, right? And we can kind of target this level structure here. Let me point it out so you guys can understand what I'm seeing right there. Not this, because this to me is a fake out. Okay, this is a fake out to me. So I'd probably kind of like wait for price to come back up here, and then I would kind of target the lows here. That's 111 pips, and you're only risking 35 pips. Boom. Just like that. Do you guys understand that explanation? Let me know if you guys understood the explanation. Smash that like button for me, guys, if you understood the explanation, guys. Also, we got new family members joining in the family, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, bienvenidos to la familia. Really appreciate you guys. We got Travis here. Laugh out loud. It's not winter yet. And sweaters are out. Yeah, that's true. Namesake, thanks. Yeah, Tom Brooks, do you leave trades sitting overnight to play out? Yes, but the ones that I leave overnight, I do low risk. So I manage, like, if I do normal, like, let's say my normal lot size is just one lot, like I do like one lot, sometimes like 2 lots if I'm really, really confident. Yes, I will be doing something like a 0.50. That's what I did, for example, with this trade on the counter trend trade on GJ. Oh my god, I can't even talk right now. The trade that I took, the counter trend trade I took on GJ right now, buys, I did a low risk and I did 0.50, right? Lots. So yeah, that's something I would do like overnight. I would do like, you know, manage your risk. So if you typically do, let's say like 0.50, I would do 0.25, right? And then just let your runners run. And then if you go to bed in profits, I would move my stop loss to entry, and then, or break even, however you want to call it, stop loss to entry, and then it's officially a risk-free trade. At that point, you can sleep at night. I mean, while you're asleep, yeah, okay, yeah, I am in sells now. Shall I close? You namesake, which sells, like on your sells now on your GPY? Yeah. I mean, it's not financial advice, but yeah, I don't see your JPY selling just yet. It's gonna start pushing up, bro. It's coming up. Let's go. Yeah, close it. I don't want you to lose money. Tom Brooks, 0.01. Yeah, that's fine. So that, like, you know what I mean? Then just keep it that way then, if that's your lot size. But just manage your risk. So like, how do I explain this? So if you are, like, let's say, I don't know what time you took the trade, Tom, but like, let's say you would have took it 2 hours ago, and you're already kind of in a little bit, like, let's say 15 pips profit, then move it to break even, right, at that point. So even if price hits your stop loss while you're sleeping at 2 a.m., it's irrelevant. It is what it is. You move on to the next trade, but at least you manage on staying break even or in profits. That's what you want to do as traders, is you want to basically come to a point where you're not losing trades. And even if you lose a trade, that's fine, because there will be losses. The trades that you lose, you either like lose very, very minimal, or you literally break even, right? So that's kind of the goal, is break even, right? And so that's kind of the idea. We've got Travis here, GJ dumping. Yes, that's why I said take your profits. That's why I took the profits, guys, and that's okay. That's what I teach you guys, is, hey, you know, this is how you wanna, this is why I'm expecting, right? And that's the same thing with the group, right? In the chat box, I always kind of explain in my VIP group, in my inner circle, right? It's not signals, right? I'm not here just for providing you what I'm looking at, but also like, hey guys, this is my thought process. This is what I'm looking at, right? So that's what I show people in my VIP group, is like, hey guys, you know, this is what I'm looking at. I'm going to start looking at, you know, taking some profits, or I'm going to start looking at closing a trade. It's overall like chart breakdowns, right? And stuff like that. So it's really, really cool. And so, yeah, look, we've got Namesake here. I don't know your real name, bro, so don't laugh at me if I'm saying your name weird. Close by taking 10 cents. Hey, you know what? Something. Tom Brooks, laugh out loud, 0.0 for beginning. Hey, you know what, bro? You got to start somewhere, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, like, I started at same thing. You know, so it's all good. We all have to start from somewhere, and even if you make $4 or $5 in a trade a day, you're $4 or $5 richer. So I hope you guys understood that explanation. Also, if you guys want to get fancy and stuff like that, and this is where some traders like to overcomplicate things and stuff, you start adding the indicators, you start adding the RSI, you start all this type of stuff, man. It's just fluff. Oh, well, this is my specific, you know, trading system, this and this, and this is my oscillator, this. Come on, guys, come on. You don't need that type of stuff. Now, do you need, I went through mentorship. I had mentorship and stuff like that. Absolutely. Do you need guidance? Yes, you do. You need that support. As traders and people that are just starting out, it's always nice to have that sense of support, that guidance, that step-by-step. I went through and spent thousands of dollars in courses. And you know what's funny enough? The one mentor that I had, I think I paid him like $300. It was like $300, and he's here in Toronto, in Canada. And I paid him $300, and literally those $300 went such a long way because he was just providing me so much value. His name is Jack, by the way. And I think I've mentioned his name in the live stream before because he's man, he taught me so much, and I learned so much, and I took that risk and I invested. But I'm so thankful I did. And he would laugh. He's like, "You're gambling," and you're gambling. He would always say that, "You're gambling." He's like, "Don't gamble." He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing just getting in here? Why are you looking at sells?" He's like, "You're gambling. Why are you gonna risk this?" He's like, "You can do trades, but he's like, you need to be patient, manage your risk," right? So that's kind of little things over time. It got to a point where I was like, okay, this is how, okay, so he is right. This is how you look at it, right? This is how you, so you guys will learn, right? It just takes time, guys. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Travis, I lost $1.84. That's not bad. I'm in learning mode. Hey, you know what? It's all good, bro. You gotta start somewhere. Let's get it. Howie, let's go, bro. Hey, can we see what you're looking at happening with gold and NAS for New York session? Yeah, bro. Let's take a look at both of them. So let's take a look here. Let's see. So NAS 100. You know, funny enough, in the live stream this morning, shoot, I moved my. I called this trade out for NAS 100. I told the buys. I will be honest, I didn't call the trades to these highs. This highs was a level that I saw, but I didn't think it would go all the way up to these highs. I knew that there was going to be some resistance here because you could see, excuse me, even on the left-hand side, you could see that there was a lot going on here too, even in the past. So I knew that it was going to be a little bit of a struggle for price to actually push above to the high of the range. But I knew that overall we were going to get, as long as price respected this level of support here, I knew that we were looking for buys. So that was this morning buy setups on NAS 100. Right now, to be honest with you, we did create some sort of a lower low here at this point. We are kind of rejecting this area, but let me clear the charts here. I want to see kind of where we're at. Let's go to the daily, see where we're at here. Okay, so we are in a downwards trend overall, and I know that this is irrelevant, by the way, in terms of current price action. If we're looking at taking a trade on the 15, 5-minute, 30-minute, I know it's irrelevant, but I like to look at the overall direction, kind of refresh, clear the charts. It's always good. It kind of resets everything. You're like, okay, starting fresh. I'm gonna take a look and see what the market's doing. I mean, you could look at it like this. I don't really see it as a channel. All I really see it right now is, to be honest, as a downwards trend. You can see that it's in a clear downwards trend. And at this point, pretty much we've come to this level here where price has reacted. We also see this as a level of support, right? So price kind of came up and it seems like it's pulling back and holding this level of support potentially. But also this is also kind of a major level here, more specifically. Let's narrow it down to the 4-hour. Yeah, this is much more significant level up here because you can see support. We got resistance. Okay, multiple touch points. That's what matters here. So I'm expecting, to be honest, probably a continuation because it seems like price is kind of respecting this level highs here. I'm expecting a continuation to the downside. However, we are kind of at a touch point here where you can see that this is a level of support and resistance where price is respecting it. If we see price tomorrow, for example, we see price pierce below this level structure here, then we can start looking for some sort of a pullback, and then we can get on the pullback for sells. We can kind of target this lower level here as a kind of target area for price. I'll be right down here. So we could kind of see price do something like this. Something like that for NAS 100. If we don't break that level of support here down over here, then we can start looking for buys and create pretty much what I'm seeing here on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, some sort of a kind of like triple top, head and shoulders, something like that. I'm not saying it's specifically a head and shoulders pattern formation, but we could expect one more push to the upside, right, to these highs over here, and then that creates a right shoulder potentially, right? So it's something that we may be looking at for NAS 100. Not 100% sure, but you know what I mean, kind of right now I don't really see a trade. All I see is there's a resistance level here. You can see that, so price is kind of reacting to that, but if we pierce above, then we can expect a pullback and then a continuation to these highs up here or NAS 100. So we could see something like this happen too. So let me show you. So if we pierce above this resistance area here, you can expect a nice clean push to the upside, right? Wait for some sort of a slight retest here, and then a continuation to these highs here, and then come back down. Yeah, something like that. It's not that clean. It's not that simple. You guys understanding that? Let me know if you guys are understanding that explanation. Let's go, guys. Leave me some fire emojis below, guys, if you guys understand that explanation. Also, guys, smash that like button, guys, if you understood that explanation for NAS 100. We're going to move on to gold now, so make sure you guys stick around. I'm going to stay here another 10 minutes for you guys. I don't want to leave you guys, so I want to support you guys as much as possible, but I do have to wake up tomorrow at 7 a.m. Well, actually 6 a.m. To be here at 7 a.m. as always. You guys know we're here every single morning, so let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's take a look at the comments here, guys. So we've got a couple more comments here. We got Tom Brooks. I agree. I tried many strategies with indicators, didn't work for me, but your system is doing okay. I made $13 yesterday, $8, but that is a 5 to 8% a day. Okay, that's pretty good, man. That's, imagine that on a scaled level, right? So you'll get there. You'll get there, Tom. Keep it up. Proud of you, man. I know that you've been slowly kind of gradually growing as a trader, so that's good for you. Keep it up. Howie, I was there, laugh out loud, I ate off it. Hey, let's go, let's go. Okay, perfect. Mastery buy. Hey, I'm new to the stream. Your analysis is pretty good. You deserve more subs, dude. I'm subscribing. Hey, brother, I appreciate it. Really appreciate the support and the nice comment that you left there. So yeah, welcome to the family. Subscribe below. Hit the little notification, guys. Those of you that are just joining, I always mention this, and I don't mention it to like repeat myself, but it's just the reality of it, guys. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell and click all notifications, guys. When I first started and I was like watching how to learn how to trade and stuff, and even the mentors that I bought courses from and stuff like that, or because even the mentor that I had, like I told you guys in Toronto, he didn't have a huge program. He had something like, he literally posted an ad on Craigslist. He's an older guy who invested in real estate, and then he got into trading, and he's been doing it for more than 30 years. So like I said, I learned so much value from him. But anyways, what I'm trying to get at is, when you hit the little notification bell and you hit all notifications, it's the best, because it helps you remind you like, hey, I gotta wake up, Pedro's up, he's online, yo, I gotta see what's going on, you know what I mean? So it helps you kind of keep you accountable, if that makes sense. Like when I would get the notifications, I'd be like, damn, like this guy's like at it. I'm like, yeah, because that's where you see the results, man. Trust me. Okay, so let's go. We've got Tom Brooks. Yeah, he deserves more subs, and he will in time. Hey, Tom, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Howie, gotcha. Good deal. I'm tracking. Hey, let's go, bro. Auto Bliss. Yeah, I agree. He will get way more pretty soon, as he is good at this. Your analysis and the way he helps a lot, Pedro. I value that. Hey, Thank you so much, Auto Bliss. Appreciate the love and support. Let's get it. Mastery by, hey, bro, put the hearts. Yes, bro. Much love, much love, much love. Okay, Travis, just time, guys. Pedro's the best. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, Travis. Appreciate it, brother. You guys are making me blush now, man. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, Auto Bliss. Get those fire emojis. Let's get it, guys. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at gold, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna stick around for like 5 more minutes here, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so we'll take a look at gold, like I said. So yeah, we were looking at sort of basically this kind of double top formation. I see kind of weakness overall, but again, look, we have been ranging in the past within these levels here. So kind of what I'm seeing right now is no volume. Obviously, I don't really see volume. I don't expect it anyways. So we need to see after London and see what kind of move we get. Maybe we'll get some sort of a move. I don't know if we will, but probably, you know, at this point, what I can expect is if we get a break below this level structure for sure, then we're expecting gold sells. You know, at this point, even if we go down to the 1 hour, excuse me, we are kind of in this range. So we're looking for a potential breakout. And if that breakout is to the downside and we disrespect this level low, we're looking for nice clean sells for gold. Yeah, we're looking at nice clean sells for gold. If we break above here this range, then we're looking for a nice clean retest of these highs. And if we reject this high level, then we know that something needs to happen or we're just stuck in this ranging area. So we'll see what ends up happening for gold, but as of right now, I don't really see trades for gold. And guys, let me tell you something. Sometimes, and most of the times in the markets, price will be ranging, okay? So that's totally normal for price to range, and you know, maybe there won't be trades, right? So sometimes don't force the trades. That's another thing that you have to realize, guys. You guys can't force any trades. You can't be just like, you know what I mean, trying to get something out of nothing. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. So Alex Avalos, how many courses did you buy and how long have you been trading? Just curious. I would like to hear your story. Man, I'm gonna close off with my story because I'm gonna shut off the charts now. I'm gonna say my story quick because it's a long story, but basically I spent a lot, man. Like I started 6 years ago trading. I had heard about Bitcoin. I started in basically a program called Kuvera, similar to IML. It's funny enough, I know that's kind of similar to most people's stories, but believe it or not, I was point blank. I always liked business. I always liked investing. I always liked ways to multiply my money. I always kind of liked that was always my thing, you know what I mean? The hustle, you know what I mean? But so because I was always like that, I was trying to find ways to make money, ways to whatever. What can I tell you? I think it was a friend. I can't remember which friend because I'm freaking blanking out right now. But it was a friend that told me, hey, man, we got this event, man. Like, you should come, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, sure, you know. And then they literally did a whole presentation. And you guys know what it is. IML, anyways. It's like, but here in Canada, I think they're already in the States. They're called, they were called Kuvera at the time, but now they're called iGenius or whatever. I'm not saying, and I want to say something clear because I know some people from there that are still in there. I will say this, being in those programs is not a bad thing. It's just, it's not trading, if that makes sense. That's just multi-level marketing. You know what I mean? But being a part of that program really helped me understand kind of like, okay, this is the opportunity to invest in so many different outlets, right? Like cryptocurrency. That's where I got introduced to crypto back in 2016, 2017. 2016 was actually when I got introduced to crypto, which was about 6.5 years ago, if I'm right. I don't know, somewhere around there, guys. Wow, time flies. So yeah, that's kind of what happened in terms of my introduction to trading and like kind of like, hey, these are the little what do you call them? They're not the crypto coin. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking blanking. I don't know if it's because I'm really tired or whatever, but what do you call them? I used to invest in so many of them. I invested into oh my gosh. Was that okay? We had Ethereum, Bitcoin. We invested in Ethereum, Bitcoin, and all the other ones, the smaller ones. I forget what they're called. But anyways, we invested in all the little ones that like, oh, if you buy BTS or if you buy like XRP, and like we've got these special traders, and these traders will tell you, and then you just copy and paste and this and that. Anyways, it was funny enough. There was this guy called Crypto Kirby. And I think he's still you could probably find him on Instagram. Crypto Kirby, guys. This guy would trade amazingly well, and I actually talked to him through Instagram. And anyways, I learned so much. Yeah, Litecoin, altcoins, that's what it was. Altcoins, there we go. Man, we invested heavily. Me and the wife, we invested. It was so funny. We invested in Shiba Inu about $8,000 US. For us, it's a big deal because here in Canada it's like 10 grand, right? Because the American dollar is really strong, like in comparison to the Canadian dollar. Shiba, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Trust me, I'm just blanking out right now because I didn't sleep too well last night, anyways. But we invested in Bitcoin at 3K, 3,500. We bought two. So I'm not gonna tell you guys, hey, like I'm rich or something. No, because it's not. You know what I mean? You know, I'm full transparency with you guys. I'm not gonna tell you, hey, like, you know what I mean? But, you know, me and the wife, like, we got a great, you know, good gains. Let's put it that way. We paid off some debts that we had there at the time. We grabbed a portion of it. I bought a Civic at the time and then got rid of it anyways. Bought the Mercedes. The Mercedes got written off. I bought the Civic to use in the meantime. And then we bought the X6. So we have a nice, beautiful white X6. It's gorgeous. I love my Beamers. Regardless of whatever you guys or whoever other people say, I love my X6. We got the X6, and then my Benz got crashed when we were on our way to my buddy's wedding. Believe it or not, we were on our way to the ceremony at the church, and a 16-year-old girl at a roundabout just hit me from the back, and then my car got written off. But anyways, we got heavily invested into crypto. We were able to kind of pay off some stuff, which was amazing. And that's kind of how I got introduced into it. Forex, I got introduced to it at the beginning as well too. But Forex was something like, okay, this is cool, but this is so new to me. And then I started really looking into it. And man, who was it? Well, we got RoxFX. RoxFX, I learned a lot from him. I loved his kind of basic market structure approach. RoxFX really taught me a lot as well. We've got Jack. A huge shout out to Jack, because Jack and he's not a huge presence on YouTube. I think he has a YouTube channel, but he doesn't post as much. He doesn't show his face as much. He just posts his charts. Jack was the one that really helped me take my trading to new levels. He really put me in my place and saying, hey, you have to be disciplined. Hey, don't do this. Hey, don't gamble. Hey, you know what I mean? You have to be consistent. Hey, look at the charts this way. Hey, it's simple. It's straightforward. But he really put me in my place and really kind of showed me the overall direction of things and how to look at the markets and all that type of stuff. Over time, I really started gaining more and more interest on how to trade than how to try and promote people to join the multi-level marketing. That was probably way back in 2017 when we had that crypto run go up to $20,000. I literally, I told the wife, I'm like, yo, listen, we got to sell everything and get in heavy because this thing's going to blow up. And that's where I started kind of getting really into it, really started like watching YouTube videos. I started following lots of people. One of the persons I started following at the beginning was Mamba FX. Mamba FX was kind of like where I had known about Forex, but then that's when I really started seeing results. I'm like, yo, this guy actually, like, he's got a decent strategy too. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, I know what you're doing, man. I know exactly what you're doing. I'm like, so I liked kind of, his approach as well in the markets. And then who else? There's a couple other people that I followed. I can't think of it right now, but I bought, RoxFX was like $800 US, his program. And then who else? What was another program that I spent? I can't even think of it right now, guys, because it's been a while. It's been like I told you guys, it's been like almost three 3-4 years when I really started, you know what I mean, getting fully into it. In the last 2 years is when I said, this is it. I need to go full in Forex. But I can't even think of it right now, guys. I'm blanking out, but I'm so sorry if like the story, guys, it's not Alex. I'm so sorry. I can't think of it right now, brother. But you guys know. Yeah, I know Rocks FX for sure. I spent like $800 on his program. And then I can't remember the other person right now. Anyways, Mamba as well. Lambo Raul. I've been following Lambo Raul too. I do like his approach. At the very beginning, I bought his course as well, Lambo Raul. Shout out to Lambo Raul if you're watching this, bro. Alex, his friend Alex as well. I didn't buy his course, but you know, I really do aspire to one day do a podcast with them. That would be sick, because I know they have a podcast now, so I really look forward to doing a podcast with them. And you know, God's plans are perfect. I'm trusting God's plan, and you know, I like doing this. You know what I mean? I love trading, and I love being able to, you know, like, it's such a nice feeling, like, to be able to see you guys succeed. You know what I mean? When you give something, guys, it's it's such a better feeling to give than to receive. You know what I mean? Than to be greedy. You know what I mean? Like, our human nature can be greedy at times, but we also have that good side in us. You know what I mean? That God created in us, right? You know what I mean? That God-given gift to, you know, love, to show that compassion. You know what I mean? So being able to give or help you guys in any way, shape, or form, and seeing you guys be like, yo, like, man, like, Pedro, like, your video helped me reach this goal, or yo, Pedro, like, your videos have helped me learn, and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Is a big deal. Raja Banks too. He used to be Wicks Don't Lie. That's the other guy. I learned from too. Raja Banks. Back then it was it was Wicks Don't Lie. Yeah. It was Wicks Don't Lie. What was the other one? Mamba for sure. Mamba was really good. I like he's a funny guy. He's just really a funny guy, but he knows his stuff. That's the thing. People might look, yeah, you know, no, but the guy knows his stuff too. He knows his stuff. And then Raja used to live in Toronto too. He's now in Pakistan or something like that. He's been traveling to Dubai. He just recently went to Miami as well too, so I do follow with him. He's a funny guy. He's up there now, man. I remember Raja when I followed him as well. This guy was like, he was just like me, like, you know what I mean, like making a couple, like he was doing like, you know, 1 lot, 2 lots. Controller FX, I think I've heard of Controller FX. Not sure though. Is it like the Chinese guy? I think I've seen him pop up, because obviously, like, you know, we're all in the same community and videos pop up. But yeah, these were kind of the main ones. Rocks FX taught me a lot about market structure. But again, his course, like, I spent a lot of money on his course because it was 800 US. So it was about, for me here in Canada, 800 US is almost $1,000 Canadian, right? So okay, so guys, I'm just reading through the comments here. We've got Alex, thanks. I learned from Raja Banks a ton, and all the other guys you mentioned. Nice work. Yeah, so it's like, it's funny because it was a nice fusion of everything. Even Jack, shout out to Jack. I know he doesn't have a YouTube channel or anything, but shout out to my mentor Jack. He really taught me a lot. And honestly, guys, at the end of the day, it's good to have that sense of guidance. So that's why, you know what I mean, I try to help you guys as much as possible, but at the end of the day, you guys have to also take action. It's a 50-50, but being able to have someone there keeping you accountable is huge. It's definitely huge, and it's really, really important. So that's why I created the Telegram group. I have the free chat as well, and even in the free chat, I try to provide as much value to you guys. In my VIP group, I have that as well too, guys, for people that are really looking to learn. I'm not here to just send you signals and stuff, you know what I mean? That's not my focus. Yeah. We've got Auto Bliss. I watch Mamba's videos as well. He's good. Yes, he is good. Mastery Advisor, guys, we can learn anything in YouTube for free. I don't think buying a course is a good idea. No, like, you know what? Like, the thing was, like, when I, for example, started, there's so much information. I say this all the time, right? There's so much information out there
that it's very, very difficult to know which one's right. So it's like, that's why I say stick with one thing and write it out. Like if you're jumping from one, that's what I'm saying, one strategy and the other strategy. No. Stick with one thing. If you're like, okay, I like how Pedro trades, then stick with it. And honestly, like I said, I don't charge anything. I don't have a course or anything like that. The only thing I have is my VIP group, and I called it the inner circle. I changed it to inner circle because I like to kind of keep it closed in and just kind of focus on people that really want to have that accountability, want to see what I'm looking at, how I'm looking at it, my thinking process and stuff like that. But that's about it, guys. I literally created that for you guys, not because I want to create it's a lot, it's a lot alone. Just a YouTube channel is a lot to manage now, let alone creating some sort of inner circle. It requires a lot of time, right? And stuff. So I'm mainly just doing it for you guys. But yeah, you got to be careful where you buy from, where you get your information from. Alex, I just need to work on holding more than one. Yeah, it's okay. That comes with time. Raja, Canada guy too, very good trader. Yes, he's a good trader. Yep. Control FX, yes. Control FX, I do know who he is. So I'm gonna say I like trading, but I don't like to have anyone teach me. I want to learn from you. Hey Solomon, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Lots of love. Yeah, GG. Yeah, he is at 100 lots now. That's what I was telling you. When he started, or when I started following him, which was like 4 or 5 years ago, he was like kind of like a little bit more higher than my level, but he was like probably like 5 lots. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like me, I'm like 2 lots, and I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? But he's up there now, man. Like it's insane. But it's a psychological level. It's that stepping stone, little by little. That's what I'm saying. I'm not where I want to be yet, but it takes time. Okay, Howie, thanks for the awesome goal / technical analysis breakdown, fam. Hey, bro, appreciate it. No worries, man. I appreciate the love. And okay, GG, Canadian Vietnamese. Let's go, Travis. I watch those guys, but to be honest, listening to your live stream, I've learned so much more. Hey, bro, I really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate that, Travis. Okay, we've got Howie, analysis paralysis. Oh, you guys are funny. All right, guys, so we're going to call it a night. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. Guys, also feel free to follow me on my socials on Instagram at PedroFXOfficial. You can follow me on my Instagram. I do share my stuff on there sometimes, too. Also on my Twitter, you can follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, all the socials, guys. TikTok, all of that. And then also, guys, make sure you guys join our free Telegram group, guys. I'm going to put the link. It's in the video description, but I'll share the link here in the chat box. Yeah, so you guys could join the Telegram there, guys. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, guys. Have a good night. I hope you guys have an amazing night. Get some rest, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 a.m. Thanks so much, guys. Bye for now.